some stories were never meant to be forgotten. They were buried, erased, hidden deep within time. But history always leaves behind traces, silent clues waiting to be uncovered. From lost civilizations to forbidden secrets, from ancient mysteries to dark truths of the past. We don't just tell stories, we uncover them. Welcome to Past Uncovered 450. Deep in the heart of the United States lies a land where agriculture stretches as far as the eye can see. As the sun rises over endless fields and quiet countryside, the vast farmlands of Texas begin another day of work. This is a place where farming is not just a tradition, it is a powerful industry that feeds millions of people. Located in the southern part of the United States, Texas is one of the largest and most important agricultural regions in the country. From wide grasslands to fertile farmland, this state has become a powerhouse of American farming, producing crops and livestock on a scale that few places in the world can match. Across this enormous state, more than 248,000 farms operate every single year. From small family farms to massive ranches covering thousands of acres, these farms form the backbone of Texas agriculture and play a vital role in supplying food across the United States. In fact, nearly 77% of all land in Texas is used for agriculture. Endless fields of crops, vast ranches, and grazing lands stretch across the landscape, creating one of the largest farming regions on the planet. From cotton fields that stretch to the horizon, to cattle ranches with thousands of animals, and vegetable farms harvesting millions of crops each year. Today we explore the incredible world of Texas agriculture and discover how these farms operate on such an enormous scale. Stretching across the flat landscapes of southern Texas, these endless white fields belong to the cotton farms of San Patricio County. Every year, thousands of acres of land here are dedicated to growing one of the most important crops in the United States, cotton. During the harvest season, the cotton plants burst open, revealing soft white fibers that cover the fields like snow. This natural fiber has been used for centuries to produce clothing, textiles, and many everyday products around the world. To harvest cotton on such a massive scale, farmers rely on powerful harvesting machines. These machines move slowly across the fields, collecting cotton from thousands of plants every hour. Every morning, these goats are released into nearby grazing lands where they roam freely and feed on fresh grass. This natural diet helps them grow healthy while reducing the need for expensive farm feed. Farmers carefully guide the goats across the fields, making sure they stay within the safe boundaries of the ranch. Unlike cattle, goats usually graze within a smaller area close to the farm. Many goat farms in Texas raise Spanish goats, a breed known for its strong adaptability and ability to survive in rough environments. These goats can easily thrive on grass, shrubs, and natural vegetation. As evening approaches, the goats are guided back to secure shelters. This protects them from predators such as coyotes and wildcats that sometimes roam the Texas countryside at night. Texas is home to some of the largest cattle ranches in the world. Vast grasslands stretch across the horizon, providing the perfect environment for raising millions of cattle across the state. Large cattle herds slowly move across the Texas grasslands in search of fresh grazing areas. On some ranches, these animals can travel several miles each day while feeding. Across these wide open lands, cowboys continue a tradition that has existed for generations. Riding on horseback, they guide cattle across the ranch and carefully watch over the massive herds. One long-standing ranch tradition is cattle branding. Farmers mark their cattle with unique symbols so they can easily identify their animals among thousands of others. Besides open grazing ranches, Texas also has massive feedlot farms where thousands of cattle are raised together. These farms are designed to efficiently produce beef on a large scale. To manage such large herds, cowboys often rely on specially trained cattle dogs. These intelligent animals help guide the cattle and keep the herd moving in the right direction. In feedlots, cattle are given specially prepared diets that include grains and other nutrients. This controlled feeding helps the animals grow quickly before they are sent to market. As the sun sets over the Texas plains, thousands of cattle gather across the landscape. It is a powerful reminder of the immense scale of the cattle industry that defines this state. Beyond the cotton fields and cattle ranches, Texas is also home to vast vegetable farms. Across these fertile lands, millions of vegetables are grown every year to supply markets across the United States. One of the vegetables commonly grown here is asparagus. During the harvest season, farm workers carefully cut each stalk by hand to ensure the plant continues to grow for future harvests. Much of the work on these farms is done by migrant workers. Every year, thousands travel long distances to help harvest crops during the busy farming seasons. Once harvested, the vegetables are quickly sorted and packed into crates. Speed is important because fresh produce must reach markets while it is still at peak quality. Lettuce is another important crop grown in parts of Texas. Workers move across the fields, cutting and packing thousands of lettuce heads every day. From these farms, the vegetables are transported to distribution centers and supermarkets. Within days, the fresh produce harvested here reaches dinner tables across the country. While Texas leads the country in the number of farms, California is famous for producing some of America's most valuable crops. Across its fertile valleys, vast orchards and fruit farms stretch for miles. In California's olive farms, workers carefully pick ripe olives by hand. These olives will later be processed to produce olive oil and other food products enjoyed around the world. Blueberry farms are another important part of American agriculture. During harvest season, thousands of workers move through the fields, picking ripe berries that will soon be shipped to markets. California is also famous for its strawberries. Each year, millions of pounds of strawberries are harvested from these farms and delivered fresh to stores across the country. Raspberry farms require careful harvesting, since the delicate fruits must be picked by hand. Workers move slowly across the fields to collect the ripest berries. In California's vineyards, workers harvest seedless grapes that will later be dried under the sun to produce raisins. This process transforms fresh grapes into one of the world's most popular dried fruits. After the harvest, millions of grapes are left under the warm California sun to slowly dry. Over the course of several weeks, these grapes transform into raisins, a simple process that has been used for centuries. From the endless cotton fields of Texas to the fertile orchards of California, American agriculture operates on an incredible scale. Millions of farmers and workers dedicate their lives to growing the food that feeds an entire nation and much of the world.